What is going on, guys? My name is Jay, and today we're going to be going through some tough puzzles. So here's the first one. We got some pretty obvious moves here, taking the pawn, taking the bishop. The main problem in this position, if you haven't noticed, is that we are actually down a full rook, which is why taking the bishop does not work here, apparently. So since you're already down a full rook, you really need to not only check, but also lose no material. So here's the check. Now he blocks with the bishop. I'm guessing that if he tried to run away immediately there was like a mate or something. I don't really know. I didn't show it in the analysis, but yeah, no, pretty tough because obviously just taking the pawn is a lot more natural. I mean, like taking the pawn with the pawn. This next one, clearly I just did too fast, but even so, the reason why queen takes pawn doesn't work here is pretty crazy. So obviously, only other move, taking with the rook, and then he just takes it. He just sacks his queen, and you're like, okay, that's pretty weird. Why did you really need to do that? Like what happens if you just don't sack your queen, right? And you can see Stockfish loves the position because it's like, oh, you win a queen. But the reason he sacks his queen is actually even crazier than you think. It's because in a bunch of moves, it turns into mate in like 22. So you'll see that on screen for just a second because I edited it poorly. But yeah, here it is. That's after multiple moves as well, so pretty nuts. Anyway, this next one here, I just want you to notice it's only been played 5 times. I think this is the only single digit one I've seen. That might be a lie, but it's the only one I remember. And honestly, I didn't do any analysis or anything for this one. I was just surprised by how few times it had been played. Obviously, I'm about to make the wrong move here. This puzzle is probably pretty underrated, even though it's like 1700. But just looking at it, I guess you want to check with the queen, maybe. You can't take the pawn because the queen is protecting it. Maybe on e6. I don't really know. There's probably some. Oh, e6 and then come in with the bishop, maybe. That makes sense. Anyway, so this next one here. We can take with either the rook or the bishop. Oh, and I did the wrong one. So the reason you want to do the bishop here is because if he doesn't take with this queen there, if he tries to run away with this king, apparently there's like a mate or something. So you'll see some analysis on screen, mate in 18, mate in 17. And you can see he's done some king stuff. I don't even know what the full variation was here. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of crazy, but oh well. So this next one, we're going to get to it in a second. Here we are. So here, a very natural move is to attack that g-pawn with your rook. It would be defended by the bishop, and of course your queen is also attacking the g-pawn, which is quite nice. It seems not necessarily unstoppable, but like you're forking the queen and the checkmate. So you're like, okay, it's got to be good, but apparently it's not. And also, this puzzle is rated like 1,000. What the hell, guys? Are y'all really telling me that you were like, oh, yeah, I'll check the king here? And then he sacks it. And then he sacks his queen again for like no reason. I do a little bit of analysis here, but I'm going to be honest. I still don't really know why he gave up his queen. I get maybe there's doing the bishop. It's a more oh, and then this. Well, yeah, that's why you can't do the rook because you got that tricky checkmate that I did not see, and none of y'all saw. I know you didn't see that checkmate. Get out of here. But yeah, the reason he sacks his queen, I guess there's some kind of mate or something after you go back here. Like I said, I don't really get this one. I don't know what's going on. He still wants to sack his queen because, yeah, what if you just go to the back rank? I don't get this one, guys. Sorry, I'm not smart enough for this. So we'll just move on. I don't want to spend any brain power on this. 1,000 my ass. Anyway, ooh, here's a run that got real far. 1917. This is an easiest run, so I guess it's a little bit older. 1920 now, actually. So here, looking at this, you can tell, like, okay, we probably want to go to f2 with the queen so we can try to checkmate. But then he has rook g2, or sorry, rook g1. So that doesn't really make sense. And you can see, oh, yeah, you're right. It does fork the pawn and the checkmate. That seems pretty good. I don't know. I like that. Yeah, you guys like that, right? That seems good. You fork those two squares, win a pawn. I don't know. I mean, we are down a whole rook. I'm noticing now. I don't know what else you do here. I guess that's why this puzzle is, for 1900s. Except it's not. It's easiest. It's not supposed to be. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure that's the wrong move. Yep. Oh, no, it's right. Oh, there's more? Oh. You just take the free queen. Okay, I don't know why you sacked his queen there. I guess my attack was too powerful. I don't know. Oh, an endgame, and another run that got really far. Actually, wait, this one, no. So this one, okay, it's the next one. Yeah. Okay, do we have like a mate here? What is going on here? Also, 1937 made it super far, but again, just a failed easiest run, nothing too crazy. I guess while I was doing easiest runs, they were kind of crazy because these are freaking miserable to get through. But okay, I'm doing some good calculation. Now there is a knight there. Don't let me forget. Yeah, okay, I saw it. I'm gonna be on. Oh, okay, that's a good follow-up. It's check. Takes a pawn. Looks good. And of course, the first move is check, and it's protected. I like that. Do we have anything better? I mean, just looking at it now, I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to take with the rook, actually. You can see I'm taking my time. It's not like I was really rushing or anything. I was trying to think about what I was doing. I didn't want another failed run because, like I said, these are freaking miserable. Oh, okay. So probably if the rook is the wrong move, I probably needed to take the pawn and vice versa. But I don't know, man. That's tough. Well, and the other thing, if you take the pawn with the queen, it's check, but he can just block with the knight or the queen. So that's why I went for this idea instead. Also, 1200? Really? Y'all did not. Nah, get out of here. Yeah, because look, he just blocks. And it's like, oh, -2. What are you talking about, -2? Bro, you're up a piece. Because he's got 2 pieces for the rook, and then he's got another extra piece for nothing. Get out of here. 1200 my ass, bro. This puzzle. Get out of here. What? Get out of here. Nah, okay, nah, get out of here. This was a stupid puzzle. I'm glad I'm doing these videos, man. This is some bullshit. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. That's a dislike from me. Alright. And look how much my rating dropped, Jesus. And then 1943, this like one of the furthest one of my failed runs got. So of course, starts off pretty easy. And then 1946. Okay, so here, obviously don't take the queen with your queen. Looking at it right now, probably just, do the rook with the knight. Oh, I'm so stupid. Alright, I deserve that. God, these runs are rough. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Get out of here. Like, subscribe, whatever. Have suggestions. This harder. I don't know if you saw there was a failed harder run. Harder is kicking my butt. So, anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.